have any products that have a tiny bit of something left in them, or they're empty and they're still taking up space in your house? Yeah, me neither. Well, that's not true. I have this bottle of shampoo that has been sitting in my shower for an embarrassing amount of time, probably 2 months, because I switched to bar shampoo, which I'm loving, and I had a little bit left and I was not using it up. So today I said, I'm using this up and then I'm throwing it out. So the first easy thing to declutter today or this week are those empty or almost empty containers or products or bottles that are still taking up space in your house. Clothes that do not fit anymore. I personally find it a lot easier to declutter clothes that don't actually fit. Yes, I do love the look of them. I purchased them and paid money for them. But if they don't fit, then I'm not able to wear them. So why am I keeping them? And I find it a little bit easier to declutter them when that is the case. My husband actually just gave me a shirt of his that he said doesn't fit anymore, so this will be going, and I'm actually in the process of decluttering all of my maternity clothes because obviously they don't fit anymore because I'm not pregnant, and I am getting them all ready to consign right now. Going along with clothes are socks. Socks with holes in them. Now, again, I may be the only one that sees a hole in the sock, still folds it and still puts it in, and then the person still wears it, and the cycle just goes over and over again. Am I the only one? I don't think I am, but if I am, you can skip over this one. But my husband usually has holes in a couple of his socks that I periodically have to get rid of. I only keep about 6 pairs of socks, so I don't usually have that problem because I'll get rid of it right whenever. You can see that I take care of my stuff before his. But I'm going to look through and see if he has any that have holes in them right now. Actually, I feel like he doesn't right now. Let's see this last pair. This one is very, very close. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of this one because he has plenty of socks. And it's just uncomfortable to have socks with holes in them. And then once you get rid of those ones, you can see if you need to purchase any new ones, or if you have plenty, then you don't, and you just get rid of that one. Kitchen gadgets. I've got 2 that I can think of right now that I bought for like a one-time thing, not a one-time use, but it only has one purpose, and I do not even use it because I just use a normal spoon, so I'm going to show you. I have this that's supposed to be for kiwis, like scooping around, and then I think this one is supposed to be for another fruit as well. I've never used this one, and I've used this one on the kiwi, and a regular spoon works just as good, and I find that I usually just pull out a regular spoon. So these 2 are going. Books you'll never read again. Now this has been quite a difficult one for me because I love reading and I love actual physical books. But I have gone through several times and peeled back layers and gotten rid of easy books to get rid of. But it's time for me to be a bit more cutthroat and a bit more realistic on the books that I'm actually going to read or want to read in the future. And by the time I have time to read them, I probably won't want to read some of these books. And that's all right. So I just need to get rid of them because I have entirely too much on this bookshelf down here in my basement. Kids' clothes that do not fit anymore. Oh gosh, kids grow through clothes so quickly, especially babies, and I have got to go through and pull out a few of the newborn clothes that my little one has already outgrown, and this is a hard one because this is our last baby, and it's just like, oh, her tiny little clothes, oh no. But if they're not going to fit over her head, because look how small this is, then I need to just get them out. I had to squeeze her in this one the other day. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it again. Oh, look how small. Oh, yeah. This one too. Dried out Play-Doh. Okay, if you don't have kids, or maybe you have kids and you don't allow Play-Doh in your house, because I do know some people who are like that, then this might not apply to you, but maybe something that is old and not good anymore and forgotten about. So declutter that. Products that you're never going to use. Now, you may be super awesome and have never bought a product that you used once and then didn't like it, or it made your skin irritated, or you used it but you liked something else better, and then you never use it again and it's sitting half full or almost full in your cabinet. If you're like that, you're awesome. But I am not. So I have over the years had to get rid of these things, but I do actually still have a few things here in my cabinet. So today what I've got is this leave-in conditioner. I have not used this in a long time, so this will be going, and this has probably over half in there. And then I found, what did I find? I found, loud, 2 hairsprays, and I never use hairspray. Should I keep one? I'm definitely getting rid of one, but I should probably get rid of both of them, right? Paper clutter. So don't mind all the clutter behind me, but I am going to tackle one stack of paper clutter. Still have a few things from the kids' end of school week that I have got to deal with for the kids stuff, and this is just kind of like a random tip. I usually put them in a folder here in my filing cabinet, and then at the end of the school year I will go through and just keep out the special things or a few things from that school year, but during the year I just file all of it in one spot, and then I'll go through it during the summer. So I do have a few things from the last week that I need to deal with. So this stuff is going to be filed, and I have a couple of things right here also. Oh, and these as well. There we go. And I did just a little bit, and it literally took me 2 minutes. I could set a timer for 5 minutes or for 10 minutes and do a little bit more as well. Cleaning supplies that either have just a tiny bit left, so use it up and get rid of it, or something that you didn't end up liking and has just been sitting there. Let's look through mine. It's not the most organized right now, but let's look through my kitchen cabinets underneath my sink to see if I have any of those things that need to go. Oh my goodness, I actually did not even know that this was back here. So this is a hand soap refill because I started keeping my hand soap refills downstairs in my laundry room. I did not realize that this was still here, So I need to put this in a soap container. Kind of seems weird. Use it up so I can get this out. And this took up a lot of space. So now I can actually like put that back there and it works a little bit better. I mean, I know I need to organize, but that's a whole nother thing. Out of date medicine. So I'm here in my medicine cabinet in our kitchen, and I'm going to look through and see if there's any expired medicine that we need to throw out because it's expired. It's not going to be used. And then if there's something in there that you like to keep on hand, then you know what you need to get again to stock your medicine cabinet. So let's see if there's anything in here. Looks like I did find one thing, but luckily we actually already, and I don't use, my husband does use this sometimes, already have some liquid ZzzQuil that is still in date, so we don't have to re-get that. So we're good, and then this will be going. Let me know in the comments something that you think is an easy thing to declutter. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.